Hello everyone, I am Surrender the Awesome, and I'm back, and I'm ready to look at some more r/StuffMomGroupsSay. But before I get started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if I can't convince you, perhaps this picture of my kitten will convince you. And, random fact about my cat society is that for their IT security job, they quite literally hired the person who just hacked their system and invited themselves to an interview. Without further ado, let's get to this. So his first post here says, "Y'all, I can't." And this person here says, "Am I being dramatic? I broke up with my fiancé tonight. He works away from home 4 days a week and then comes home. The first day he comes home, I don't ask him to do anything besides change our son's diaper. The other days, I ask him to help out around the house, keep the floors clean, picking them up or sweeping, doing dishes, help bathe the kids, and help with laundry, possibly cook a meal or two. Occasionally, I'll have him mow the lawn or mop. When I ask him to do these things, they are half done or not done at all, but he has plenty of time to play on his phone or Xbox." Well, okay, I guess he could probably maybe understand that he has 3 days to play on phone or Xbox. Maybe he can help out a bit around the house. Anyways, this person goes on to say, "His excuse is that he's exhausted from working. He takes care of horses and works in a barn. He stated that most days he doesn't have much to do and plays on his phone for hours at a time, but can't find a minute to call or text me or send me a quick what's up, you know? Lately, when he is upset, he's been taking it out on the kids." Well, yeah, I think that may be a good reason to break things off there, my friend. Anyways, this person goes on to say, "One day, our daughter, who is 4, did something that upset him and he yelled, 'Are you effing stupid?' I immediately got upset and said that he shouldn't talk to her that way, and if this were to happen again, that there will be consequences. When he's playing the video games, he constantly yells at the game or the kids if they are bothering him." Yeah, I feel like maybe he probably should be playing less games that, anger him like this. Maybe he's just really bad at these games. Anyways, this person goes on to say, "Sometimes my son will try to hug him around his neck or kiss him when he is playing, and he will pick him up and slam him into the bed a couple of times while yelling at him. My son laughed and thought that he was playing, but he obviously wasn't playing. I told him that he needed to stop doing this, but his excuse was that our son shouldn't be messing with him when he plays the game because he knows better." I mean, and I know this is a wild thought, what if this person could possibly find a game that both he and the son could play? Like, I don't know, numerous wrestling games, Lego Star Wars, those games, they're pretty fun. Anyways, this person goes on to say, "He's 2. When he comes home from work, he complains that we never do anything as a family when we obviously do. We have gone to McDonald's, places to get ice cream, splash pads, spending time outside the house playing in the water, or cuddling and watching movies every night. And for the 4th of July, we couldn't afford fireworks because we were getting shut-off notices for our bills because we had to save up for our son's surgery. We had a chance to stay in a motel for free and get free meals, but he insisted that we make it a family vacation and have fun before our son had surgery. All we would have had to pay for was a bridge toll and gas. I told him multiple times we had bills to pay, but it didn't matter to him and he bought fireworks anyways, which put us further behind what we already were. He kept losing his IDs and bank cards, so I decided to hold on to them for him. The other day, I gave him our food card, $20, and his ID so he could buy us drinks for our car ride and a pack of smokes. He came out with $25 worth on the food stamp card and spent the whole $20 I gave him. He lost our food card and his ID. Yeah, I think it might be pretty justified to maybe hold on to that stuff for him." Anyways, this person here goes on to say, There was another time I got him a new phone, but he ended up cracking the screen. He said it was broken, so he let the kids use it more than he would. Eventually, the kids broke it. I still owe 130-ish on the phone, and now I'm responsible for that. The 193 car insurance, rent, phone bill, Wi-Fi, and utilities, plus gas money because I have to drive 20 minutes twice a week for my daughter's therapy. Everything that was behind is being left for me to deal with. All I get is $563 in child support. He doesn't have a place to take the kids on his days with the kids. He gets 63 nights a year. I have no babysitter and I don't qualify for babysitting assistance because I am not working. We have been together on and off since April of 2018. Well, I guess maybe you could ask some friends to possibly help you. That could be a suggestion for you. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, I told him I am his partner and not his mother. He said some pretty nasty things to me when I told him I was done. I explained to him why I was fed up, and he said we just had a conversation about it the other day when we didn't. It was me saying he needed to do more, and it was him saying that he shouldn't have to because he works. But when I was working and he was staying home, I would have to come home and clean and cook because the kids were begging me for food. My kids' diapers were full. They would be loaded on sugar, and he would be on the Xbox all day. I knew this because I downloaded the Xbox app to see what he did. Well, I think, and I know that this may be a wild suggestion for some people, but I think maybe a suggestion could, I don't know, maybe like taking away the Xbox and hiding it somewhere. Only you would know. Maybe say that he'll only get it back if you see him doing stuff. Anyways, this person goes on to say, he would say he did things and the kids were on the TV all day, but it was all a lie. And when I explained to him how I knew, he turned off his active status, which led me to eventually quitting my jobs because it was just too much for me to handle, especially when my kids were being neglected. Every time he comes home, it takes me up until he comes back to get it back to where it was before, especially since I have to mop the whole house after he leaves. I don't know how or why, but there have been sticky stuff on the floors every time when he leaves. When he was living here full time, I just gave up on the house. I would clean once or twice a week. Every time I would clean something, he would come through and just not care and mess everything up. I had folded and put away all the clothes, and he just unfolded everything looking for his favorite shirt and pants. Well, I think maybe forcing him to take some responsibilities around the house might be something you could do. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, he would grab a towel from the closet and knock them all down and just leave them on the floor, or use a perfectly clean towel to clean up a spill on the floor and then just leave it there until he needed it for another spill, or until it would smell so bad he would throw it away. I ended up getting some shrooms for free for helping someone and got some Fireball. I wanted to let loose, so I ate shrooms for 3 days straight and drank one of those days. I haven't done anything in 4 days, and before my 4 little day bender, I hadn't drank since the 4th of July. Even then, I only had 1 shot. Then before the 4th, the last time before that was Christmas, and the last time I did shrooms was in 2020. He then told me that I had been planning to break up with him so I could get effed up all the time or have random dudes around our kids. He also said that I treated him like a slave, and that's why he's been so upset lately. I am not sure if I'm being dramatic or if I have the right to feel this way after everything. He said that this is normal couple stuff and people tend to snap on their kids sometimes. Well, not to that extent. Anyways, this person goes on to say, because I do snap on the kids, but never to that extent, and I do understand that people handle things differently. Okay. I'm gonna probably give this like a question mark out of 50. I think this person did do the right thing in breaking up with their partner, but I think they probably should have done it sooner, and I think before going on a drug trip, you should probably leave the kids with, like, a trusted adult, if you haven't. And I think with that, that's gonna do it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.